That specialness spiral. Why we label ordinary objects as too special to use. Years ago, I bought a blouse at Target. That same day, I considered putting it on, but for no particular reason, decided not to. That weekend, I again considered wearing the blouse, but the occasion didn't seem good enough, so again, I passed. A week later, I considered the blouse for a date, but again, the event didn't seem special enough. Fast forward to today. I have never worn my Target blouse. What had started out as ordinary now holds a special place in my closet, and no occasion feels quite worthy of my wearing it. What happened here? Why do people own so many unused possessions, treating them as though they are too special to use? I'm an assistant professor of marketing, and these are the questions that inspired my latest research with Jonah Berger, an associate professor of marketing. Read more. Cherishing stuff with a photo can help you let go of it. In 6 experiments, we uncovered one important reason why people can accumulate so many ordinary possessions without ever using or getting rid of them: non-consumption, or the act of not using something.
When people decide not to use something at one point in time, the item can start to feel more special. And as it feels more special, they want to protect it and are less likely to want to use it in the future. This accrual of specialness can be one explanation for how possessions accumulate and turn into unused clutter. What we found: IEAD more, Thai food, living higher. What drives us to consume products from other cultures? Interestingly, participants who had the initial opportunity to use the notebook, but hadn't, were significantly less likely to use the notebook later in the session, versus those who hadn't had the option. And this finding was not limited just to notebooks. We saw the same pattern in other scenario-based experiments using bottles of wine and TV episodes. But is this about specialness, or any of a number of other reasons for non-consumption? To find out, we ran another experiment in which participants imagined buying a bottle of wine. We had half of the participants imagine considering opening it one night, but deciding not to. Then when we measured how special the wine seemed, and participants' intentions to open it later, we found that those who had imagined holding off on opening it were in fact less likely to intend to open it later. They saw the wine as more special. If unused items start to seem too special to use, then would encountering a really special occasion break the cycle? According to our final study, yes. Imagining foregoing an ordinary bottle of wine made participants feel less likely to open it at the next ordinary occasion, but more likely to open it at a future extraordinary occasion. Like my Target blouse, what had started as an ordinary bottle transformed into something fit for a wedding toast. The psychology behind a specialness spiral. Why do people fall into this mental trap? Prior research points to 2 main reasons. Read more. When people downsize to tiny houses, they adopt more environmentally friendly lifestyles. The clutter connection. Clutter can be quite destructive, leading to higher stress levels, feelings of suffocation, strained relationships, and reduced well-being overall. Our research provides one explanation for how and why clutter accumulates. Jacqueline Rifkin is an assistant professor of marketing at the University of Missouri, Kansas City in Missouri. Rifkin does not work for, consult, own shares in or receive funding from any company or organization that would benefit from this article, and has disclosed no relevant affiliations beyond their academic appointment.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.